Well, the markets have been flirting with the 20,000 mark, it seems like, for months now, but we just can't seem to hit it. Joining me now, Carl Eggers with Eggers Capital Management. What is this mystical thing that we can't seem to cross that 20,000 mark?
Yeah, we were within, it was 19,999.63 or something.
0.4 of a point.
Yeah, but really, the Dow Industrials we're talking about is almost 20,000. It's comprised of 30 companies, so it's not a huge representation of the overall market, but it gives us a decent indication of where stocks have gone. And obviously, they're at 20,000. And you know, you got to think about it, Barry. If 20,000 is less meaningful than 10,000, right? Because a 10% move this year would mean the Dow would be at 22,000 by the end of the year. Well, when we made 10%, when the Dow was at 10,000, that would only been 1,000 points. So
right.
As we go up, the percentages are more meaningful than the points. The other thing is, more people are probably still sitting on the sidelines because they were so scared of the election outcome. So I think we could see this chasing mentality once we hit 20,000. And it continues to go up. And then maybe you do get some profit taking. You know, there was definitely this rush of buying after the election, which surprised a lot of people. So it could be front and loaded a little bit where people bought and now they want to pause and see, okay, let's see how this first 100 days goes.
Does it, with the bump since the election, because of the election, now do we see another bump because of the inauguration?
I think so. In fact, we've had a very small range of price movement. So everybody's definitely on hold right now. But two things happened. The election surprised people, and there's certainly an optimism about could we get the economy really growing, really getting job growth. That's number one. But number two, the economy started to accelerate coming into the election. So we had two things happening. Election and the economy starting to reaccelerate again. Those two things is what's propelled us up for the Dow Jones.
Obviously, I'm not a broker, investor, even educated in it.
But you play one on TV.
Yeah, I play one on TV.
Yeah.
I asked you a while ago if you thought it was, to me it would seem like if we hit that 20,000 mark, it's ripe for profit taking and a sell-off. You don't think so?
I don't think so because, remember, a lot of people sold before the election. They were terrified. So I'm meeting so many people that are literally sitting there with 100% of their money in cash in the money market in their 401k and saying, now what do I do? So I think there could be this chasing mentality that could propels it up a little bit. But certainly we will have a sell-off at some point due to something. I mean, that's just inevitable. The average drop for the stock market is usually about 14% during any year. And that's what happened last year.
We'll have to watch it real closely for the first 100 days of the presidency and see what happens. Carl Eggers, always good to see you, my friend.
Barry.
Thanks for being with us.